This is my third attempt at doing this video. I'm I'm tired. I just want to whinge at somebody. No one's there to listen, so I'm just gonna blur it out. So, um, yeah. Today, today I had a conversation, and it kind of shocked me. Um, so it was basically, when was when was your first gay experience, especially uh, um, as a straight person has? I mean, I've had a conversation with somebody who says, yeah, when they get drunk, they kiss their straight friends. Um, I'm like, yeah, just like a mwah. He's like, no, no, like proper on snogging. I'm thinking, what? How is that? How is that not gay? He's like, well, because we're drunk. It's not gay. I'm saying that pretty much is gay. Um, uh, I mean, like, what? The thing is, he's like, yeah, it happens regularly. I'm going, what do you mean? That makes it even more gay. Does it make it even more gay? As a as a straight person, and you kiss your friends even when drunk, does that make it gay or straight? What? Um, but yeah. So I mean, at the minute, I'm writing my autobiography part two. Yes, I'm a young person. I know I've got no life whatsoever, but I find it very therapeutic, especially since I'm at the minute just extremely lost in a lot of places in my life. And um, yeah, it's got me thinking again. It's probably because it's coming up to that time, um, the anniversary of the first time. It's kind of, yeah, it will be kind of about now. And it was so many years ago. It changed. It changed how I I looked at myself, and there's nothing that I could do back then because of certain laws that were in place. Although it wasn't that big a thing, it was yeah. It wasn't as easy as it seems nowadays to be, to just look, technically I haven't even come out to my mum and my dad. I never did. Technically, I never did. I never actually sat them down and went, look, yeah, I'm gay. Surprise. Um, yeah. So like many, 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 many moons ago, I had my first gay experience. Um, did we care for each other? I think I did. I don't think they did. And yeah, they hurt me emotionally, um, mentally, never physically, never physically. So that's by the by. By. Um, it was a long time ago. It is water under the bridge now, and it just gets me thinking, especially for this person. If I ever ask them, have they ever had a gay experience? What's actually going to be their answer? because I don't know what their answer will be. I don't. And a lot of people will be going, oh, it was him, oh, it was him, especially ones that know me. We're going, oh, it's him, oh, it's him, oh, it's him. Oh, no, but that was it. No, no. I'm not gonna, it's not right for me to name this person. It's not. That's theirs. And a lot of people will think, oh, yeah, I know who it is, I know who it is. Nah, you don't. Nah, you don't. Um, but you know, a long time ago, we started a relationship. It was a fucked up relationship. Um, it kind of worked for us. I got what I got what I wanted out of it, and they got. I don't even know if they got what they wanted out of it. See, I I fell in love with them. I remember falling in love with them and running after them as they walked away with, and I had a police car pull up beside me going, you all right there, son? I'm like, yeah, I love him, I love him. And they just, I just remember them just going, oh, right, and just drove off. um, yeah, that was another kind of a story. Um, but yeah, it was a long time ago, and the relationship lasted 8 years, on and off. And I loved the person. I fell in love with them. Whether they fell in love with me, I don't know, or whether they had any feelings whatsoever, I don't know. But again, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm not. I don't even be. I do. I don't even know what I've come on here to do. I just know I wanted answers of when was people's first time that they had a gay relationship, a gay relationship. No, 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 no. What was the first time that they had same sex um event? First time. I was young age. It was during my school years. And like I said, that continued on. Um, I'm I'm struggling at the point of my autobiography. I can't seem to move on. Um, I'm just stuck in this general area. First one I wrote, no problem. I was a few of you have read it, um, and I hope a few of you have enjoyed it. You know, um, I was lucky. I was extremely lucky growing up. I never, yeah. So I had a good childhood, home wise. I was in a. My mum and dad loved me. I loved them. There was never anything that was um boat rocking. It was very smooth sailing. Yeah, there was a couple of issues over money, but other than that, it was there wasn't anything. Oh wow! Ooh. Um, and talking to some people when I said, "Oh my god, I haven't spoken to you for years," and they're like, "Yeah, this has happened, this has happened, this has happened, this has happened, and I've had this, and I've had that, and I've had this," and I'm thinking, why is my life so dull? But my school life, that was different. That wasn't nice. I didn't. I was the kid that even the kids that were bullied. I didn't. I have fond memories of being in Central. Um, I loved the teachers. Teachers were all great. I think I was probably more closer to the teachers than I was to any child in my class. There are a couple I could name, but I I don't know if I want. I mean, the kids that were there for me, and I've spoken to some of them, and they said, "Okay, and thanks. I didn't know you were going through that. Thank you. You guys especially know who you are, but um, I'm just yeah. You guys know who you are. The ones that were there for me, and you didn't actually know that you were there for me. A lot of you actually were, and I don't think I would be here if it wasn't for you people. Um, there are three, four, five. There are five that I could just name straight away. You guys, you had no idea how close I came on a few occasions. And yes, I've tried to kill myself 3 times. Wasn't very good at it. Don't want to do it again. Um, yes, in part it was to do with that relationship. Um, I wasn't strong enough um, to deal with it. Like I said, you know, the person never physically done anything to me, did emotionally abuse me and did mentally abuse me, but never ever physically. Never. Um, but hold on, hold on. Yeah, so the f- the first time that I had a gay experience, it came out of the blue. It literally came out of the blue. I remember being with this person, and we were playing. Um, I don't know what we were playing, some computer game, and I just remember just getting all twitchy and that, and it was bugging me, and I was like, oh, okay, it's getting late now. It was getting late. I said, we'll go to bed now. We've got to get up early in the morning to do something. So we're all right, okay, we'll go to bed. And he goes, you go up first. I said, well, I've got to switch off all the lights. And I remember him just walking really funny. And it's like, okay, so I switched off all the lights. They got into the bed. Um, and then I got into the other bed because it was twin beds. Um, so then just talking, and then I just remember saying, I've got an erection. I was like, whoa, what? And he's like, I've got an erection. I'm playing with myself. And I was, at that point, I was already attracted to him. Um, the person was a very, very good looking guy. Very, very good looking. You know, way above my standards. Way above. And he just went on playing with myself. So I'm like, no, you're not. And I laughed it off. I did laugh it off. Uh, so then he just kind of pulled back the covers, and there he was. He was playing with himself. So I was like, just put it away. No. And he was like, well, do you not want to touch it? Do you not want to see what another penis is like? And I was like, of course I do. At that point, I was starting to accept what I already thought I knew, but I wasn't quite sure. Again, I didn't know why I was attracted to certain people and I wasn't attracted to the girls, which I knew I should have been, but obviously now I know that's wrong. And I'm like, just put it away, go back to sleep. Um, but he didn't. He kept going, and of course, my curiosity got the better of me, and my hand trembled over. Was probably the best word, trembled over. And I just remember touching it. It wasn't like a hold, it was literally kind of like a poof, oof, pulling back. By this point, mine started to stir a little. But I was still under the covers and I was so scared. I was scared. So then I kind of, you know, I stopped. I had to stop. And I was like, no, we can't do this. No. He's like, I've wanted to for a while. I think you have as well. I was like, yeah, but we can't do this type of thing. You know, it's not right. It's like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's okay to do this kind of thing. I was like, no, it's not. You know it. And like, look, I just said he was very, very confident. He was really confident. Way more than me. Way more than me. And he just went, look, we'll do whatever we need to tonight, and then that's it. We won't do it again. So I'll let my curiosity get the better of me, and I helped him. I pleasured him. Didn't know what I was doing. Thinking about it now, I'm like, what the fuck did I do? I think I might have come. I don't think I did. I think he just finished himself off, and I was like, yeah, sorry, yeah, it was, yeah, I didn't that night. Yeah, I remember. Um, yeah, that wasn't the night that we did. Yeah, so I helped him. He shot. I didn't. He just rolled over and went to sleep. He literally just rolled over and went to sleep. I've stayed awake for quite a while, like thinking, you know, what the fuck have I just done? What the fuck have I just done? And of course, your head just explodes because you've just touched somebody else's penis that isn't your own. You're used to standing over the toilet, whipping your penis out, having a pee, getting away. that kind of age, you are kind of, your penis is stirring, you're having wanks here, there, and everywhere because you're hormonal, you're a teenager, and then you just go out. But then things started clicking into place. But the next day, I wanted to talk about it, of course, because I wanted to. My mind was still racing. Are we boyfriend and boyfriend right now? Are we Heartstoppers have got a lot to do with this at the minute. Anyone that's watched the series, oh my god, I've watched it 3 times now. I've read the books twice. And then, so I was at work a couple of weeks back, and I work not far from a school. And then I was going home because I had an early finish, and I was standing at a bus stop. A couple of kids around me just finishing. They were getting all excited and they were going home and stuff like that. And there was a couple of people talking here and there, and that just happened just to kind of notice these two. But they weren't standing as best friends. They were standing as a couple. They were literally standing as a couple. They were holding hands. And they were about, I would say about 14-ish. But no one around them was like batting an eyelid. They were just talking what they did and what they learned in the lessons, what they did, who was seeing who, what they would do. But these two were just standing there. They were just holding hands. And I was thinking, I could do that. We couldn't do that when I was their age. It wasn't as acceptable as it is now. It's only just become acceptable. It's only just become more noticeable recently. I'm not entirely too sure when it changed. I'm going to say about Queer as Folk Time, the first series, the British series, by the way. That is probably when. I mean, I remember sneaking downstairs to tape that, so my mum and dad didn't know I was gay back then. I remember doing that. And that was on cassette, not cassette, VHS. That's how long ago it was. Now I've got it on DVD. Did I get the Blu-ray version? Is there a Blu-ray version? I don't know. I'm going off subject. Well, no, it is actually. Yeah, but these two kids, they were just holding each other's hand, and I'm thinking, wow, what would I have been like back then if I was allowed to do that? But seeing that, I didn't know any other gay kid. Thinking back, even with the 3 guys that I quite liked, and there were others. There wasn't just these 3, but these 3, I was they all had their different perks about them. They were 3 individual guys, and each one of them had a little perk that was different from each other that I liked. Yeah. But yeah, it was so long ago. But these two, and I think, I think, oh, they're just having a laugh. They're just doing it, they obviously have some kind of joke going between them. But then my bus came. I got on, all them got on, and these two just kind of got on halfway. But one of them didn't get on. And then they kissed. They literally just kind of went, mwah. And I was like, whoa. What? And then I think, this is actually happening. They're literally just kind of showing their open affection for each other, and still no one's kind of like batting an eyelid. And as you know, you got the kids screaming and shouting in the back of the bus. Ugh. But they will just literally, I just literally kind of saw them. There is a scene in it where they just kind of go, and that was it. They literally kind of went, oh, bye, as the bus pulled away. And I don't know where the kid went. He might went. I don't know where he went. But I just remember that, and I was thinking, what would my life have been as a gay man if I had that confidence about me that they obviously had? And why did they have the confidence to do that in this day and age when I didn't have my confidence to do it back when then? You know, like I said, I had my first relation. I don't really want to use relationship. I don't even know what this other person thinks we had. I don't even know if they still think about what we had. The effect they had. Was it in the first video, second video? This video, I don't know. See, that's the problem with having 3 videos now. And like I said, this is my 3rd attempt at doing this. And I'm still kind of messing it up. But I want this to be my final one. It's now 5 to 5 in the morning. You know, I had the original question was, you know, what was your first gay experience? When did you have your first gay experience? Does your straight friends have had a gay experience, either with you, with somebody? No, actually, no. Has your straight mate ever had a gay experience? Do they still continue this gay experience? Obviously, don't name names. No one's going to answer this. Literally, no one is going to answer this. That's why I want to stay on Twitter. I wanted to put out a poll saying, have you ever had a gay experience? Yes, no. Well, yes, I am gay. No, I am straight. Yes, but I identify straight. Something like that. Some kind of poll like that. I don't know. I just wonder. I wonder what my life would have been like if certain things didn't go that way. I mean, yes, I knew I was different to all my classmates, which I've discovered for some of them I wasn't that different. Um, but what would our lives have been like if it was like it appears to be now, just that general of acceptance where people just kind of go, oh, it's just two guys. Oh, it's just two girls. So how was your day, honey? You know, back then it would have been, hey, it's a beep. Come here, you fucking bum boys. That's what it would have been like back in my day. Yeah, it's still like that nowadays. But it's not as a massive thing now. It's not. Kids, well, teenagers, I should say. Because, I don't really want to use kids because that just sounds wrong. It does sound wrong. Teenagers, should we let. No. God. I can now just see the police just arresting me now. Saying, Sonny, you're talking about kids a lot. Sorry, officer. No, I'm not a paedophile. You know, if I was a teenager now, would I have had a better experience and been more different growing up than I was when I was growing up? What? Did that even make sense? Do you know what? I've only been up. What time did I get up? 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I've been up about 15 hours now. So would I have had a different experience now than back then? Because I can't believe I'm going to say this. This is going to sound wrong. This will definitely get me arrested. I can't stop thinking about them teenagers that were just holding hands, kissing, goodbye, da da da, and no one batted an eyelid. But then I think about me in that situation, their age, and knowing that I just would have got the shit kicked out of me. Like I said, I was the kid. Well, I was the weird kid. I was the weird kid. Yeah, still I'm the weird one. But yeah, I mean, I've had a couple of friend requests off people from school who I've never accepted. They still literally sit there in my friend request list, and they've popped up a few times, and I never want to accept them. I kind of hum and haw about it and think, why are you reaching out to me now? I did accept one of them, and that was really sweet. He came on, and he sent us a friend request after I commented on one of the people I wanted to at least in contact with. And like, how are you? Blah 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 blah. I'm good. I did this, that, and this, that, and that. I was like singing, okay, and so yeah, blah 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 blah. I'm in a gay relationship. I've been in my relationship now for 15 years, something like that. He's like, oh, brilliant. I never knew that you were that way. Congratulations, blah 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 blah. And I was like, you are literally the one that used to bully me because you thought I was gay. And I thought, I could be a keyboard warrior here. This person doesn't live in Newcastle anymore. They've moved well out the area. And I was thinking, do you know what? May as well just say it. So I went, well, you used to bully me back then. And he was like, oh shit, man, I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I was being a shit, blah, 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 blah. So he did literally apologize, and that made it feel better. But at the same time, it's essentially meaningless. But it's not, because he actually apologized. But if I didn't call him out on it, would he have apologized? Although he's defriended me now. I actually checked on that today. It's kind of... No, I've lost my train of thought now. Oh God, I've been going on for nearly 40 minutes. I'm so sorry if anyone's still listening to this. I'm so sorry. I'm just chatting shit now. What have I actually talked about anything in this video? Or have I just literally just blithered and blithered and blithered? God, I think my other half's right. I do actually just talk about nothing. What was my other half say? That I just talk and don't actually end at the point. Yeah, that's true. Have I actually helped myself by having this conversation? I literally don't know if I have or not. I don't know if I've actually helped myself. I think when I pick up my iPad later on and start typing again, I might get somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna look at the video, see what shit I actually did talk about, because now I'm lost. I'm completely lost in what I've just been talking about. Yeah, okay. Night, everyone. Well, good morning, everyone. Why do I do these stupid things? Does anyone actually know?